Before you head out into the woods with just a compass, I recommend that you understand how to use a compass with a map as well. When you choose the map of the area that you want to be in, you want to make sure that you understand which type of map that you're using. For example, there's the USGS map, which will show you the declination of the area down on the bottom corner, or the most common and frequently used would be the Gazetteer or the Atlas. Where the Gazetteer is the most commonly used, I'm going to show you the protractor method to help orient the map to magnetic as well as true. And I'll briefly touch on the USGS. I'll pull it up on Google and show you on that. All right, so here's the USGS map. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, like I said, there is the declination. It's hard to see on this one. Then it gives you this north line that you can adjust everything off of instead of using the grid lines. There are two ways to orient your gazetteer. There's magnetic, which is best described as how we see it, and it's on a very local basis. And then there's true, which is best described as how we travel it. First, I'll show you how to orient the gazetteer to magnetic north. Depending on your compass, it will have north in the bezel, or like on this one, it might have 360 degrees. Each compass is a little bit different. So you want to adjust the bezel so that the arrow lines up with either north or the 360. You want to, on your gazetteer, line it up with these grid lines. You want to make sure that the straight edge of your compass is on these grid lines. And then adjust your map so that the north arrow points north. And now you are lined up to magnetic north. To orient your map to true north, you first need to know the declination. On your USGS maps, it will show it in the bottom left-hand corner. On your gazetteer, unfortunately, you need to look it up or already know it. For the area that I'm in, it is 18 degrees to the west. So we move the bezel to the west, and on this compass, we're going to give it the best guess to 18 degrees. If I'm using this Silva, it has it lined up a little bit better. You have smaller notches that you can line it up to. This Silva has been through a little bit, so it's not the best when I'm using it to travel. Once you have it lined up to where you want it to be, again, put it on the grid line of your gazetteer and line it up as straight as you possibly can, and adjust the arrow so that north is in the house. And once you have it set like this, you are now oriented to true north.